Hi, I'm Olga and welcome to my channel. Today I want to share some behind the scenes peeks into my creative process, moments from my artistic journey, and glimpses of this beautiful autumn season in my life. Let's get started with this vlog. First, I want to share that fortunately this autumn season has been filled with painting and drawing, which makes me very happy. I've continued working on a series of flower paintings using mixed techniques, combining watercolor with ink. One of these pieces I showed here was actually in my first video, a painting a red flower. That red flower was the first work in this series, and I enjoyed so much that I decided to continue with a second piece, a blue and purple flowers. I touched that here. Then I added a third piece called On the Other Side, which you can see now as I work on it. I've even expanded the series to include a fourth piece that's almost finished. I might share it a little later, I haven't decided just yet. In addition, I created a new logo for this channel using the same technique, watercolor and ink. But these months haven't just been about painting and mixed technique. I've also been focusing on graphic work. For example, I created a pastel drawing. I made the initial sketch of this pomegranate during a summer trip to Apulia. Also, I worked on a small diptych called Evening and Morning in Winter, using charcoal and white pastel. I did some art shopping. I bought a large acrylic palette because my current one sometimes feels too small. I also picked up some new acrylic paints. Of course, I bought white. It always runs out first. I also got a pack primary yellow since yellow shades run out quickly too. I did cerulean blue because I need it for mixing green, along with a tube of green itself, as I'm still looking for the perfect shade. I also bought a thin brush for acrylics, only to realize I already had one. I'm also continuing to work on some acrylic paintings, so I could try out my new palette and that new old brush. I also finally ordered frames for two of my works, Evening, a watercolor on paper, before you could see the creation process of Evening, and After the Rain, a watercolor and ink on paper. I really love the result. When a picture is in a frame, it immediately comes to life.